Hello, awesome sixth graders. It's Mrs. Lee again, and I'm going to be giving you our next set of notes. And today we're going to just be multiplying mixed numbers. It's really just one extra step, but then we're going to do exactly what we did last night in the notes and what we did today in class with just multiplying fractions and whole numbers. Again, we're still multiplying mixed numbers, which is, with the fraction. All I have to do is multiply across. I don't have to find a common denominator, so that's easy. So the first step of any time I have a mixed number, which a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction, anytime I have that, I have to convert my mixed number to an improper fraction. That's first step, improper fraction. You'll hear me say popcorn, so I'm going to write that here. So anytime I say popcorn, I'm telling you that you need to convert your mixed number to a improper fraction. Okay? After you convert your mixed number to improper, you're going to multiply, and I'm not sure why they mean the by, and I think they typoed that. I don't know. So you're going to multiply your numerator with your numerator, and then you're going to multiply your denominator times your denominator. And then you're going to simplify, and then you're going to convert back to a mixed number. And again, I've said this before. Right now, you always and forever will always have to simplify. For right now, you'll convert back to a mixed number, but moving forward, I won't make you. Just because I know upper level high school math, you don't ever convert a improper to a mix, but you always simplify. But I'm trying to get you to remember how to go from mixed to improper and improper to mix. So I'm going to ask you to do that for now. All right. So let's go look at this over here. The 2 and 3/4 and my 3 1/8. I'm going to quickly give you a reminder because I know I taught this in 3rd grade and I know you had it in 4th. Definitely in 5th grade. So converting my mixed number into an improper fraction. So let's just look at this. Let's look at 2 3/4. Okay, so we're looking at 2 3/4. What does that really mean? Well, that 2 is a whole number. So I'll use an analogy of a pizza. So we have 2 whole pizzas. Here's one whole pizza. Here's the second whole pizza. And then that fraction, 3/4, tells me I have part of another pizza. So I have a part of a third pizza. Not all of it, just 3/4 of it. So looking at that, I know that 3/4 is key to me because they're telling me that pizza or all those pizzas were cut up into fourths. So let's go back and cut my pizzas into fourths. Okay, so all of these are fourths. Okay, so my whole number tells me I have all 4 of these pieces. So that's 4. That's 1. And then it says I have another one too. So I have all those pieces too. Now, my fraction tells me, though, that I only have 3 of this pizza. So that's my 3 slices there. So all together, how many slices do I have? Well, I just add those up. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. I have 11 of my fourths. So that is how pictorially, or with the model, I can show 2 3/4 as an improper fraction. Because that says I have 2 3/4. So 3/4 here. Okay. But again, you don't want to be a high schooler or a grown-up having to model your mixed number to improper. So I'm going to show you how to do it with popcorn. Okay. And the reason we call it popcorn because it sort of looks like the top of a piece of popcorn when I show you how to do it. So the algorithm says that I take my denominator, 4, and I'm going to multiply it times my whole number, 2. Then I take that product of 4 times 2, and I'm going to add it to my numerator. Okay? And then I do the same thing here. My denominator times my whole number, and then my product of that plus my numerator. So let's do it. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11, which is what we got when I showed it to you in a picture. Okay, got the same thing. That looks like a kindergarten writing. Okay, let me get that. Let me do a little bit better. Okay, so 11 fourths. Okay, Now over here with my 3 1/8, I'm doing the same thing. So I take my denominator 8 times my 3, which is 24, and I add it to my numerator, which is 25. Okay, and I keep my same denominator there. Whoops, that is not supposed to be adding, and that's supposed to be multiplying. Okay, so 11 times 25, I'll do that for you quickly, is 275. And then 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, well, again, I have to think of box top, so I need to put my top number, 275, in my box, and I'm going to divide by 32. Okay, and I know I get 8, and I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to give you the answer. But we've already been doing this, and that's the only reason why. So I know it would be 8, and then I get a new numerator of 19, and I keep my same denominator 32. Okay. So, and I can't simplify any more than that because 19 is a prime number, and hopefully you're thinking those same things. Like I told you in class, pretend like there's a little Mrs. Lee in your head and you're asking yourself all the questions that I'm asking you. Okay, so we're going to practice. So again, we're going to popcorn these, and that just means we're going to take my denominator times my whole number, take that product, and I'm going to add it. Same thing, take my denominator times my whole number, the product of that, and add it to my numerator. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and I keep the same denominator. And I'm going to multiply it times 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 2, which is 5 thirds. Okay. And now just go straight across. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 3 is 6. You're going to popcorn that. And I'm not going to... sorry. We're going to box top it. 25 over 6. But hopefully you know that's 4. That's 24. I have 1 left. So my answer is 4 and 1/6. Okay. Now these, all you're doing is you're converting from mixed to improper. Okay, so again, we're going to popcorn it. That's multiplied. And then you're going to take the product. You're going to add it. So 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7/5. Okay. And I'm going to have you do the last 2. Okay. Also, for this one, let's see. What do I want you to write at the top of your paper? Okay. I want you to write my favorite color. I'll just do that. And so my favorite color is green, believe it or not, even though my room is covered in blue. My favorite color is green. So you need to have that written at the top of your paper when I look at it tomorrow. Okay. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you tomorrow.